What is good, everyone? Oscar here with the new video, and this is going to be discussing Ron Rivera finally getting fired by the new regime. But before I get into this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, share this video with your friends and family on TikTok and on YouTube. I'm getting back into the grind. Finally, the season is over, so that way I don't have to be repetitive with this sorry football team that ended 4-13. Um, it was a tough season. Again, like I said, um, I honestly thought that this season would never end, but thankfully it did, and the Ron Rivera era is finally over. So let's go ahead and let's talk about him getting fired earlier this morning. Sorry it took me. I know that I'm posting this late. It's way past late and past the press conference and all that good stuff, and a lot of coaching candidates are being rumored and leaked and all that good stuff. But I'll get to that. Um, so let's do this real fast. So Ron Rivera got fired, y'all, and if you could see there, go ahead if you want. Read the statement. You can read the statement right there. That image. You can go ahead and read that if you so want. I honestly don't care. I'll give credit where credit is due, and then I'm gonna just I'm gonna shit on Ron Rivera. In his tenure year. I'm gonna give him credit where credit's due. He stabilized the franchise. The off the field stuff. Because Dan Snyder hired him. The former the hire of Dan Snyder. Dan Snyder trying to be slick, hoping that he could hide behind Ron Rivera and do his illegal shit that he was doing. So, but the Happy Thanksgiving from Dan Snyder, thinking that he was smart, bringing in Ron Rivera to stabilize a lot of things. Unfortunately, let's run down that 2020 season. That was what happened that 2020 season. Obviously, COVID. Ron Rivera, first and foremost, cancer as well. The name changed from you know Redskins to the Washington football team, all in 2020, all under Ron Rivera's care. Um, his downfall, honestly, not bringing in a general manager with him. I think he waited 1 or 2 years for that to happen. That was just inexcusable in my opinion. He should have brought someone in with him immediately instead of waiting a year, because that just took a whole toll. And I'm not gonna blame Dan Snyder and the cancer. I'm just not. But the decisions after that, 2021. If he wanted to ride with Taylor Heineke, thinking Taylor Heineke was the guy, okay, fine, whatever. Didn't develop Dwayne Haskins well. Brought in Scott Turner as offensive coordinator when brought in his friend, the son of his friend. Really, that was honestly his downfall. Honestly, because Washington had Kevin O'Connell already set in stone, and he honestly, I'm not going to get into if ands or buts about it either. Who knows? Would Dwayne Haskins still be around? We'll again, rest in peace, Dwayne. But just other decision makings. Not using Landon Collins well. Not using be as a defensive guy. That first season was red hot. Using Chase Young, Montez Sweat, um, guys like that. And then after that 2020 season, we all said, "Oh, okay, we are one quarterback away." And what does he do in 2022? 2021 into 2022, brings in Ryan Fitzpatrick, and gets hurt within the first two plays of the game. So, and Taylor Heineke goes out the rest of the season. Brings in Carson Wentz. Really being snippy with the media, yelling at the media. When that whole entire that Chicago Bears game, not this past year, not this season, but last year's Bears game, when he went off on the media and he said that I'm the fucking guy to the media. that was him being snippy, being smart, drafting Cameron Cheeseman with a draft pick, trading up to get a long snapper. Really, you had to do that. Um, Holding on to Dustin Hopkins, bringing in Chris Blewett. I mean, he blew it there. So this year was just the icing of the cake. Um, you know, uh, Eric Bieniemy, not a good. It's looking like he wasn't a good hire. Holding on to Jack Del Rio way too long. Also, trading away Chase Young and Montez Sweat, even though those two guys weren't too happy. But honestly, I can't blame those two guys. Montez Sweat balled when he got traded to the Bears. Chase Young, not so much, but um, yeah, just done. It's over with. Josh Harris did address the media, and I will be doing more videos on that. My takeaways of that press conference. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, enable those alerts, and also follow me on TikTok because I will be posting this stuff to TikTok. It's over. It's over. 4-13 this year. The offense, defense, everything took a step back. Offensive line atrocious. Oh my, on other things, other decisions. Not what's it called? Putting out Carson Wentz instead of Taylor Heineke. Uh, when Washington was still in playoff contention, not knowing you could be eliminated from the playoffs when the Packers won that game. Oh my God, that was just. We were all like, "What the heck?" You know, the game has passed him by. I do want to thank him for at least the culture is better. It got better. He brought a better culture, especially with the toxicity that Dan Snyder was and still is. So I'll give him credit for that, trying to stabilize that as much as he could. But then when you lose the locker room, when you have players and teams cursing out the media themselves, saying that they want to be traded, saying this, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. And Josh Harris, and I'll address what Josh Harris said in the media here in another video. Happy he's gone. Not happy that he got fired. Don't want to wish ill or harm to anyone, but it was time for him to go. Losing seasons, the 4 years that he was here, 7-9, seven when they won that division. They didn't even win it with a winning record. They won it with a 7-9 record. Woohoo! 7-10, way yay! 7-10 again, yay! 8-1, yay! Still didn't make the playoffs, and then 4-13. So what? 26 wins. 26 wins altogether. Really? That's all you can muster? That's all you can say for yourself? But yeah. But that's it. That's all, y'all. I'm done with this rant. Happy Ron Rivera's gone. Like I said at the beginning, make sure that you um, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is Oscar. Peace.